Yesterday, we saw another in a long line of atrocities that Israel has committed against the people of Gaza and, well, Palestine at large. And I'm really, honest to God, shook and angry. And the scary part is that I'm not even shook and angry primarily about what I saw. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, in my mind, I know what I'm looking at is an atrocity. It is horrible. It is one of the most egregious things I've seen, if not the most egregious thing I've seen in my entire life. I've also spent the past, 2-ish years now, turning my life into one that revolves around consuming the news and redelivering it and contextualizing and so on. There are only so many times that you can read those headlines, that you can even watch the footage before it's just static, which is not where I wanted to be right now. That is not how I want to feel about seeing mass death. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, I'm crying specifically because of this stuff. Of course, it's the worst. Of course, I hate it. Of course, it gets to me. But what's even worse is that I'm feeling it be normalized. Something egregious happens, they're like, oopsies, that was a mistake. And our elected officials are like, well, you heard them. They said it was a mistake, and we have to believe them. Meanwhile, the ICC has issued a warrant for Netanyahu's arrest. The ICJ has told Israel to fucking stop. Those are two different entities with two different purposes. And both of them are like, hey, with the war crimes, stop it. Unfortunately, that's about as much as they can do. They can't really do anything beyond that. We can watch footage of bombs dropped on refugee camps, and then we're told there's nothing we can do about it. Or we're hit with the retort that Hamas launched rockets at Tel Aviv from around that area. Okay, who got hurt from those rockets? How many people died from the rockets that Hamas launched? Oh, it was none because they were intercepted by the Iron Dome that we supply? Weird. Where did the Palestinians misplace their Iron Dome? What? Why don't they just deploy theirs? Seems like a weird decision to me. This is not a statement of apathy. It's quite the opposite. As with any video that I make about Gaza, the proceeds will be going towards the family that I've chosen to sponsor. You can also find a link on my website. Fucking can't say too many words or the video might get suppressed. Cool. If you are a liberal or a Democrat or whatever, and your first, second, third, fourth, or fifth reaction to all of this has anything to do with, oh, but this might hurt Biden's chances of re-election, I need you to reevaluate everything. And so I'm asking you, the energy that you would otherwise put into doom scrolling, put that energy into reaching out to somebody who's not fucking paying attention. And I appreciate all the boosting that everyone's trying to do. And also, that needs to go to the people who need to see it. People need to be made uncomfortable. You don't get to support this anymore. Like, you just don't. That's not a thing that we can allow from people that we care about, especially. I previously stated that my goal is to increase the number of smiles in the world. That is increasingly difficult. I still maintain that there is a place for humor always. Now, being thoughtful about the place and time, sure. Being thoughtful about the content and delivery, sure. Boop. See, but I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep in touch with the way that I am viewing these situations. And I'm going to make sure that even if everything is becoming dull and desensitized, that I don't shift my focus, my delivery, my understanding, and my compassion for the lives that are currently being absolutely annihilated. Take care. Be well.